to the sky. Never let adventures pass you by. Be free and follow your crazy dreams. We're living our vision in the RV. Come ride with us and you'll be free.
As we begin this week's adventure, we pick up right where we left off last week, traveling along the stunning Highway M37 up the Old Mission Peninsula, a road that feels it was carved right out of Michigan's heart. With each curve, the beauty of this state unfolds. Rolling vineyards, cherry orchards, apple trees, and breathtaking views of the water glistening beneath the sun. M37 ends at the Old Mission Lighthouse at the top of the peninsula. This is where history meets serenity of the Great Lakes. I put the jacket on. It's a little chilly. What was it, like 65?
I think so. It said in the car.
We're gonna go check out this view up here. It has a lighthouse.
It does have like where you can go in it, but it's closed right now. I think it closes at 4 or 5.
9 to 10 is the park hours. There's the times and the prices.
Okay.
Pew.
Yeah. They need to empty those. That's smelly.
I heard somebody in there. Right over here, folks, we got a log home. I mean, besides the log home, what's the significance?
I'm not your tour guide.
I thought you were. Between 1854 and 1856, early settlers Mary and Joseph Hessler constructed this log home in the southern part of the Old Mission Peninsula. Massive pine logs were hand-hewn and stacked to create the walls, with modified dovetail joints securing the corners tightly without the need for nails or fasteners. Come on in, making cornbread and biscuits. Nope, closed. Okay.
You can see them.
Oh my gosh, somebody's taking a shower in there. Oh, there'd be a bath back then. In 1992, the cabin was relocated to this park, restored and furnished over the next 5 years to help the public gain a deeper understanding of how pioneer families lived and made use of the untamed land.
Look at how just...
What were we supposed to look at there?
Logs.
Logs.
I've drowned too deep, no strength to fight. My guy's so good, let me go yourself.
Oh, the lighthouse is on top of the house. Light? House. The Mission Point Lighthouse is a historic landmark located at the northern tip of the Old Mission Peninsula in Traverse City, Michigan. Built in 1870, the lighthouse was constructed to guide ships through the dangerous waters of the West Grand Traverse Bay.
Feet north of the shoreline at Mission Point Lighthouse is the actual 45th parallel of latitude. The line marks a halfway point between the equator and the North Pole. Though it was decommissioned in 1933, it remains a popular tourist destination and a symbol of the region's maritime history. Visitors can explore its well-preserved structure, climb the tower for stunning views of the bay, and walk along scenic trails that wind through the surrounding forest and beach.
Make sure to take Peninsula Road on your way back for more stunning views, especially during the evening when the sun sets.
You shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right and a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We stayed at Cracker Barrel last night and didn't do any filming today because we were both working the day away, and now it's the evening and we're going to head up the peninsula. We were going to go to a winery, but we're going to a place called
Jolly Pumpkin.
Jolly Pumpkin. Looks like a really good place to eat, and may have a view of the sunset too. But that's what we're going to do tonight for starters, and well, probably all we're going to do tonight, besides go to sleep. Big parking lot, but not many spots for us to park really here. I hope this is the right place. Open the door, pumpkin. There's no pies in that case, but there's beer. Oh, wow. Well, this is a busy place. Over an hour wait. But a very nice place.
Yeah.
And must be good. A lot of
out
people here.
With all the flowers and things.
Yeah.
Although I'm not sure if this is still part of the same... It's kind of confusing because I think there's like 3 businesses here or something.
Yeah, I think it's all...
Oh.
I think it's all part of the same thing. Because when I called and asked how late they stayed open, she said, well, let me check and see if we have a wedding tonight. So the restaurant is part of this too.
Of the event.
And this would be a pretty place for a wedding.
Oh,
too.
yeah. Very pretty.
Very pretty property.
Yeah, pretty property.
Pretty property. I like saying that, pretty property.
We, yeah.
What do you have in there, Michelle?
I'm having Boo Cherry Cider
Boo?
Boo cherry.
You look online, the food looks really good.
I was already scoping out the food at people's, trying not to like really get
Drool on it?
Yeah, exactly, but it looks very good. It doesn't say gluten-free.
I don't care. That's a Cuban, right?
Cuban, yeah.
Alright, I just got a Wagyu beef burger. Sweet potato fries, oh my gosh. Alright.
Turned out a little better than expected.
Yeah, very good place.
Mainly because we got in quicker than our table was going to take.
Yeah, the food was very good. It's
Excellent.
a beautiful place. You don't have to feel like you need to dress up here either. Very, very good.
Yes.
Tonight, we're staying at Turtle Creek Casino, located just east of Traverse City. The following day was relatively quiet as we focused on our work. For our second night, we chose to stay at Traverse City State Park, a campground conveniently located within the city. It offers campers easy beach access via a pedestrian bridge that crosses the road, allowing you to avoid traffic. That evening, we left Traverse City and took the scenic M22 highway, leading us to our next destinations before we circle back to visit Michelle's mom again. We're gonna take the scenic route tonight on M22, it's called. It's supposed to be a pretty drive. And we have a few stops to make.
I do want to say one of the reasons we are kind of rushing right now, I guess leaving, I mean we could have probably stayed longer.
Turn right.
Another day or two, but the rain is in the forecast starting tomorrow. And we definitely wanted to do this scenic drive, this M22 highway.
Yeah.
And obviously we want to do it when it's nice weather. So it's like, okay, we got to go tonight.
It's weird seeing all the seagulls here, especially when you're not by the water and you still see them in town.
Yeah, like at the Walmart.
Don't you just want to name animals when you see them, like Greg and Bill and
Kevin.
like a seagull, Steven
Seagal.
Steven Seagal. In Leland. This is where the historic Fishtown is.
Turn right onto West River Street. Then the destination is on your left.
Got a little parallel parking spot here. Cute little area. We're going to take a quick stroll through here. Fishtown is a historic village in Leland, Michigan on the Livin Peninsula. It's one of the last working commercial fishing districts in Michigan, preserving its century-old charm with weathered wooden buildings and active fishing boats. Today, it's home to small shops, restaurants, and galleries, including the well-known Carlson's Fishery, a family-run business selling fresh and smoked fish. Visitors enjoy scenic views of Lake Michigan, the Livin River, and the maritime history, as well as ferry trips to the Manitou Islands. Fishtown offers a unique mix of history, natural beauty, and quaint attractions.
Place called Falling Waters Lodge over here that you could stay at. Have a little waterfall over here. It's a cute place.
This is called bourbon pecan.
That's a kitty?
It's supposed to have a little swirl of whiskey sweetness.
That's supposed to be a kitty size? Holy cow.
And butter pecan ice cream. Yeah.
That is a kitty size though?
Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore, located along the northwest coast of Michigan's Lower Peninsula, is a stunning destination known for its towering sand dunes and scenic views of Lake Michigan. The area spans more than 70,000 acres, including 35 miles of pristine shoreline, forests, inland lakes, and the Manitou Islands.
We're making it here just in time for the sunset, hopefully. We're not sure how far this trail is. Oh, just in time. Talk about timing it just right. Wow. This is crazy.
The park is named after an Ojibwe legend that tells the story of a mother bear and her two cubs swimming across Lake Michigan to escape a forest fire in Wisconsin. The mother bear reached the shore and waited for her cubs, who never arrived. According to the legend, the sleeping bear represents the mother, and the two Manitou Islands represent her lost cubs. The combination of natural beauty, recreation opportunities, and cultural history makes Sleeping Bear Dunes a must-visit destination in Michigan, especially if you enjoy hiking, photography, or just relaxing in nature. If you're unable to make the climb back up Sleeping Bear Dunes, the National Park Service offers assistance, but there's typically a heavy cost involved. In recent years, the cost for a rescue has been around $3,000 to $5,000, depending on the complexity of the rescue. This is because the park often has to involve multiple staff members and specialized vehicles to get to people stuck on the dunes. There are posted warnings about the difficulty of the climb and advise visitors to consider their fitness level and the heat before descending to the water's edge. Every mile we travel, every horizon we reach, we're reminded of the sheer beauty that this country holds. From the towering peaks of the endless plains, the vastness takes our breath away. But it's not just the scenery, it's the feeling, the overwhelming sense of gratitude for the places we visit and the memories we create. Sometimes it's hard to keep our eyes dry as the emotions flow in, knowing how blessed we are to experience it all. This journey, these moments, they're gifts we'll carry with us forever.